world of YouTube is obviously a wonderful yet strange place.
I actually studied this and watched it, so we'll see how well I do today. Thank you.
And YouTube is also inhabited full of these wonderful human beings like this man here, known as YouTubers. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, and some of them, well, as the ancient god of vengeance Horus once said, are a little bit dodgy. No! You know, they also get me mixed up with KSI or LGBT. Yeah.
iNabber, I've heard that before. Is that the guy that fighted Jake Paul, Logan Paul?
Oh yeah, I can see the resemblance. Pretty much twins. Just call me Comedy Shorts Gamer from now on.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
But yeah, drama, controversy, all these bad things that go on this website, it's pretty much the foundations of this website. And yes, smashing up your food counts as a foundation. A really strange foundation which is most likely going to be replaced by Trisha Paytas crying on the floor in the next few weeks. But yes, Trisha Paytas, she is an exception to all of this.
Case in point, Anthony Padila. Fuck you, Anthony. Fuck you for pretending to be some sort of mental health advocate, to be a spokesperson for mental health and depression.
Yeah, this is what we're dealing with today. This is what we're dealing with. This is a controversy, a set of drama which has been going on for the last few weeks involving Trisha Paytas and Anthony Padila after Trisha Paytas made about 9,000 videos claiming to have DID. Now, this controversy has been ongoing for the last few weeks now, and I've basically just been sat around consuming the information, watching the commentary videos about Trisha Paytas. But my conclusion from watching all these videos is that it's basically the exact same situation that Trisha Paytas is always involved in, but with just a different group of marginalized people. I've said it before on this channel, but I'm pretty sure at this point, Trisha Paytas wakes up in the morning, looks at her to-do list, and it says, I've got to work out, I've got to wash myself, I've got to brush my teeth, and what's that at the bottom of the list? Decide what group of marginalized people I want to join today.
I don't feel so good.
Little paper note to put on your fridge, Trisha. It doesn't work like that. You can't just wake up and think, oh, today I'm feeling a little bit different. Today I have Tourette's. And the next day you can't just wake up in the morning and think, you know what, lads? Scrap that. Today, I'm feeling a little bit quirky, a little bit different, a little bit on the spectrum, quite literally, because I now have autism. That even sounded weird coming out of my mouth, and I was just using that as an example.
I've never been diagnosed with anything. The closest thing that I have self-diagnosed myself, I guess, is multiple personality disorder.
Before I get into that very specific comment, this video comes from Meets My Alters, Dissociative Identity Disorder, otherwise known as DID. Now, this video from Trisha came out on the 12th of March, which is rather convenient to me because Anthony Padila released a video about DID around a week before, which now has 4 million views. So in my opinion, this whole thing was view-based. She clearly saw the success and she wanted to capitalize on the topic which everyone was talking about in that specific week, which I think if she genuinely had DID, wouldn't be a bad thing. If a doctor had diagnosed her with DID, I wouldn't complain, because at the end of the day, everyone on YouTube loves views.
iNabber, you little hack, you have finally admitted you're in this for views, huh? I knew it all along. You are an awful, horrendous human being.
Oh! Views, they're not a bad thing. They're not. Views lead to success, which leads to money, which leads to you being able to have a better life. And I always have stood by that mindset. But I think there is a big difference between standard YouTube clickbait, i.e. Trisha Paytas needs to be stopped, and actual scummy practices like making multiple videos claiming to have a disorder despite self-admittedly in them videos not having a diagnosis.
I have self-diagnosed myself, I guess.
But also referring to yourself as us and we.
We're not making any videos to hurt you. We're making videos to talk about our story.
Despite previous contradictory statements.
I don't love pronouns like they and them because that's super confusing, I think.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Now, obviously, that video and the video talking about DID are two completely separate topics, but I do believe people with DID have the pronoun of us because you are identifying multiple personalities, and I think it's a little bit strange that Trisha has basically shat on people for using pronouns in the past and saying it's, I guess, something she doesn't want to do, but then she is using us when she talks about her DID. I just think it doesn't correlate to everything she said in the past, and this is a problem with Trisha. This is something which it's a big issue when it comes to her talking about something serious. In the thousands of videos of where she is trolled, it's hard to distinguish where she isn't trolling.
Yeah, we used metal straws instead of plastic straws for the turtles, but you saw that the turtles still survived, so let's stop eating animals.
Yesterday.
Ugh, my fingers make me horny.
And don't get me wrong, people, I'm not denying that she has symptoms of DID. She most likely has, and that is why she is making these videos, but the fact is, she isn't diagnosed. The fact is, she is making this video in which it appears that she is making everything she says up on the spot. It is a nasty and dangerous precedent to make, because if you're going to say you have symptoms, therefore you have this disorder, your young or older audience may see that and think,
oh yeah, I was happy earlier, and now I'm angry, now I'm sad.
That's a mood swing. That's not you having DID, and this is very dangerous for people that actually have DID, because it basically just saturates the conversation. It makes some people believe they have it when they don't, therefore more people aren't going to take this thing serious. This is something which goes on with a lot of illnesses, specific illnesses, which I'm not going to mention. But this is what happens when people, I guess, want attention, want views, want people to talk about them, which I'm now doing.
Hey, newsflash to you and Disassociate ID, the girl that I was talking about. You're on YouTube. Guess what? People are entitled to say whatever the fuck they want about your video. It's called freedom of speech. You put something out there, get ready to be fucking criticized, baby.
It's rather strange to me that Trisha Paytas is saying this in a video where she is screaming and shouting about a guy who has simply criticized her handling of a specific sensitive topic.
Oh, I love my freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is great. I'm gonna criticize you. This is YouTube. Get ready for criticism. But Anthony Padila, please don't criticize me. I'm Trisha Paytas. I can say—
What are you doing? You are nasty.
Now, my genuine advice to Trisha Paytas is, if you genuinely believe that people like me and Anthony Padila are wrong in this situation, that's completely fair. Go to a doctor, get a diagnosis, and then learn about the topic before you speak about it and spread a dangerous and nasty precedent to your large audience who consume your videos every single day. Just go and learn before you say things like this.
I guess I don't really tell people the extent of it. My own,
It's ironic because she's saying fucking nothing. Nothing's coming out of her mouth, which makes sense. There are these long pauses where she's thinking, wait, do I actually have this, or am I just having an off day?
Dogs for the cats, for the cows. We milk and we milk and we milk and they say, ow!
Now, moving away from that specific set of drama, I want to talk about basically all of the drama in the past involving Trisha Paytas, because it seems a lot of people just come out and say, oh yeah, let's cancel Trisha Paytas, she did that really bad thing, let's cancel her, and then she doesn't get cancelled, and then the process repeats of Trisha Paytas doing something dumb and people getting mad, because there have been a lot of times people have got mad at Trisha. For example, her beef with H3H3 Productions, the times she claimed to be trans, the 2 times she claimed to be voting for the Republican Party in 2000 and 2016, and then calling out members of the vlog squad, and then after all of this, basically saying the majority of it was a troll.
And so I'm 100% with Donald Trump to make America great again.
Bernie said it best.
The American people are tired of
Trisha Paytas.
Now, regardless of political discourse, because I'm a massive pussy and I do not want to speak about it on this platform, she made a video a few years ago in 2016 claiming to support Donald Trump, and then a few years later, she made a 24-minute video saying that was a troll. Just how in 2012, she also did a troll when she voted or endorsed Mitt Romney.
Yeah, so I wanted to make my official video / support for Romney Ryan 2012.
And a few years later, in an interview with the Business Insider, she claimed that this video was a troll and was designed to get clicks. Ha 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 ha! You got me good. Ha ha ha! This was funny. You got a really good troll.
I hope the planet turns round and shits on you.
The point I'm trying to make is that whenever Trisha Paytas speaks about a serious topic, there is a good chance that in a few years later, she is going to claim this thing is a troll, despite in that video saying, this is not a troll.
Hey everyone, so please don't take this video as offensive, as saying you're wrong, as saying I'm right, or as a trolling video, because this video is 100% none of those things.
A few moments later.
In a way, it was kind of like satire, and I thought it was funny, and it was a troll video, and it worked. Like, I was on like Larry King's like CNN show, like that was on YouTube. I forgot what that was called, like something that started with an O. Like after the debates, they would have me on, and I would just dumb myself down a lot.
I think one of the main reasons people really struggle to emphasize with Trisha, specifically in situations about her possibly having DID, is because in the past, she has made sensitive conversations seem like a joke.
So do I think I'm transgender? Yes, 1000%. Do I identify with my natural born gender? 1000%.
You're not very bright, are you?
I mean, she's also identified as a chicken nugget before.
I woke up this morning feeling like a chicken nugget.
And she's also hinted at possibly being black.
So that's just like a side note. It's not really something that I really attribute to like why I think I'm actually might be black and why I may not be Caucasian.
Do you see what I'm trying to say here, people? It is the Trisha Paytas Electric Boogaloo. This thing doesn't end. It's a sequel every single week. What's Trisha done then? What's she done now? I actually believe that Trisha Paytas is necessary chaos for this website, because as much as she says ridiculous and dangerous things, it actually does kick up a conversation about trans issues, about DID. And I'm not saying Trisha is doing this for good. No, she is doing this for her attention, but it's like, it's necessary, because we actually do learn about more things by criticizing her, and that is absolutely stupid in my part by even saying that, but it also makes complete sense. I mean, just look at her views on her drama phases compared to when people aren't talking about her. 100,000 views, 100,000 views, 1.2 million views, 950k views, 500k views, 1.4 billion views, and then back to 170k views. It's like people only come to this channel for the controversy, for the drama. And to be honest, I've learned more about DID than I had in the past before Trisha made this video.
I've never been diagnosed with anything. The closest thing that I have self-diagnosed myself, I guess, is multiple personality disorder.
No, I'm not praising Trisha Paytas in any way whatsoever. No. That would be ridiculous. I'm just trying to take a positive out of a million negatives. And I do believe this video and this statement has caused a lot of people to talk about why it is dangerous and sets a nasty precedent to self-diagnose. Now, a lot of people from Trisha Paytas' fanbase may argue that Trisha is no longer a troll. She doesn't just do these things to be chaotic. But in the article from the Business Insider, she did say that she dumbs herself down for attention and views, and that she's basically no longer going to do that because she wants people to watch her for who she is. And that article was in 2015, but there have been trolling videos after that. So why would she have changed now?
Let me ask you this. Is it true that you've also identified as black, chicken nugget, and lesbian?
Those were trolls. Well, not the lesbian one, but obviously the...
So how can you be both how can you be a lesbian and a gay man?
You can be a lesbian and a gay man.
How?
Well, at the time, like, okay, here's the thing. All those videos were made. I used to be really into drugs. I did a lot of like meth and stuff like that. So when I did those videos, I was high for sure. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I don't think I'm African American, but I made that video with sunglasses on for a reason. Obviously, I was the chicken nugget era. That was my truth at the time.
You were a chicken nugget. That was your truth.
At the time.
Please stop. She has come onto a podcast to say she wasn't a troll, and then she said being a chicken nugget was her truth. This is what we're dealing with, people. To conclude this video, I have basically drafted up a chart which basically explains the life cycle of the Trisha Paytas YouTube channel. Step 1. Cause drama by speaking about a marginalized group of people or a specific YouTuber. Step 2. Backlash. Thousands of internet commentators make videos about you being a big old silly Billy, and the odd chance is a big boy will pop up and say, Trisha, That's a bit stinky. Step 3, cry about it for 8 videos whilst the rest of the internet laughs at you. Step 4, go back to making things like this, and then repeat. It's a never-ending process. Trisha Paytas is basically the embodiment of YouTube drama. She is the definition of it. One week, she may say she has a specific disorder, and then the next week, she may claim to have joined a Southern Italian militia. Who knows? It's all a big story in the cycle of Trisha Paytas.
And we milk, and they say, ow!
To conclude this very long video, Trisha Paytas will never leave. She won't. She is chaotic. I maybe take back what I said about her being necessary chaos. She is just chaos, which allows us to learn about specific topics. Should we go learn about these topics without having to deal with YouTube drama? Yes. But at the end of the day, we are all morons. I would really appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe. 20,000 likes and I will upload a video tomorrow. Maybe, probably not. But 20,000 likes would be fantastic. Please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And that is the ending of the video. But before I go, I want to just say, I've got a Discord. It's a nice old little community which you can come join in and I will speak to you every single day because I am always in here. Look at it. It's lovely. It's cute. The links are in the description. My Twitter is iNabber69. Please go follow it. And my Instagram is iNabber9000. Thank you so much for coming along to this video. I am very sweaty and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, people. Have a good day.